Good news, it's time now for our series, The Dish Recipe, a spin-off of our James Beard Award-winning series, The Dish, where we focus on just one simple recipe. And today, our friends at New York Times Cooking share a recipe for a whole chicken that will cook in a fraction of the time of a traditional roast. Yes, spatchcocking roast chicken delivers a juicy chicken, crispy skin. It's a very simple technique. You can do this, people.
Good morning, I'm Sola El-Wele. I'm a cookbook author and a contributor to the New York Times, and I'm gonna show you how to make a very simple spatchcocked roast chicken. It's guaranteed to give you the most juicy, the most flavorful chicken every time. The ingredients you need to make the dish are onion, rosemary, thyme, lemons, parsley, scallions, and a whole chicken. The first step is we're gonna spatchcock this chicken. So, it sounds complicated, but it's actually really easy. All you need are shears, and then here you can see the backbones right here. So this is the chicken tail. You're gonna cut on both sides of the tail to remove this backbone. Okay, so here we've removed our backbone. So once you've got this, flip it over, and now we're gonna press it flat. Kind of like CPR, but much firmer. Okay. Press, little crack. By making the chicken flat, it's just gonna cook much more evenly. Now, we are going to dry brine this. I like to pat it down first, just because we want to dry off the skin. Dry meat means brown meat. You can't get good browning with moisture present. And then we're gonna season it up with our salt. Here I just have a mixture of salt and pepper, but you could get crazy and add spices. I'm using kosher salt. If all you have is table salt, that's fine, but you gotta be a little bit careful because that salt is very dense, so you can really easily oversalt your chicken. I've popped this on a rack. I'm gonna let it hang out in the fridge for a few hours to overnight. So here's my chicken that's hung out in the fridge for a few hours, and you can see that the skin has gotten dry and taut, and that means that the salt has been absorbed into the flesh. Now I'm gonna pop some aromatics underneath to help flavor the chicken. So here I've got some onions, some lemon, a little bit of scallion. I'm gonna throw a couple sprigs of rosemary under there, a little thyme. Now I'm gonna rub this down with a little bit of fat. You wanna make sure you use pretty much anything but butter. Butter, because it has milk solids and water in there, it's going to not get as crispy. The water in there is gonna kind of sog out the skin. So I have a little bit of clarified butter. Also, just any oil would be great here. Olive oil, coconut oil. So I'm gonna pop this in a 450-degree oven for 40 to 45 minutes. All right, check it out. Golden, smells amazing. And we wanna let your chicken rest for about 15 minutes before you carve into it. So I'm a dark meat person. I'm also a big wing person, and I'm very lucky because my husband always lets me have both wings. Wow, that's how you keep a marriage alive. And you can see it's really moist and really juicy. Really nicely seasoned all the way through. I can really taste those aromatics coming through, the onion, the lemon, but it's just like really mild because this is really all about just like the perfectly roasted chicken. So I hope you try this out. Super simple. You too can spatchcock.
So Tony, you've actually done that.
I've done that. I did about a week ago. I do it for big dinners on the weekend. It's a money saver as well because you're not buying all the chicken parts, which cost 3-4 times as much.
And it's good.
And it's fast, and it's good. This month marks 35 years of the James Beard Awards, so our series, The Dish Recipe, is highlighting recipes from past winners. Many different cultures have a version of chicken and rice, and today we are showcasing a South Asian version, chicken biryani. It's from chef Chintan Pandya, who won Best Chef in New York title in the James Beard Awards back in 2022. There he is, and the New York Times recently named his restaurant Sema part of Unapologetic Foods. He named it the very best in the city as of this year right now, if you're coming to New York. Today, he is amping up the flavor to the very next level, and we joined him at the James Beard Foundation's Platform Kitchen to learn.
Hi, my name is Chintan Pandya, and I'm the chef partner at Unapologetic Foods. The dish that I'm making today for you is chicken biryani. It's one of the most amazing dishes which comes out of the subcontinent of India. I'm just gonna add some unsalted butter over here and just melt it up. I'm gonna add the saffron. Just gonna add a little cream to it. I'm just gonna get a little boil in it. We need a very good bright saffron color to it. So right now I think we are there. We are gonna actually cook the chicken, which is the main protein of the dish and forms the actual body in it. You can use oil or clarified butter, the ghee as we call it. We are using the vegetable oil today. These are chopped red onions, which I'm gonna add it to the oil. The goal is to make them good brown. I just added some salt in there. I try to add it at different stages of cooking, little salt at a time instead of adding everything in the end. So I'm just gonna take some garlic paste over here, some ginger paste. I'm gonna add my red chili powder. I'm just gonna add some turmeric powder over here. And I'm just gonna mix it together. Just add in a little water. It's a foolproof method to not burn it. So this is looking beautiful now. We're gonna add in some tomatoes in there. So the chicken that we are using in the biryani today is a bone-in chicken. You can also use boneless chicken. You can also use chicken breast. Add in the yogurt. I add in a little green chili to add a zing to it. And that's very individual. And because I'm gonna eat this after I make it, I'm gonna add a little chili for the zing. Just gonna add some water, as much as it covers the layer of the chicken on top of it. And then I'll just put on the lid and just cook it on slow fire till the time chicken is done. We are gonna assemble the entire dish, then bake it. So what we have over here is all the things that we need to make this biryani and assemble it. This is the first thing we did, which was the saffron, butter and cream liquid. So what goes on the bottom is 2 spoons of this liquid. Just layer it out. I wish everybody could smell this. Now we have the rice over here. This is our basmati rice. Now I'm gonna add in chicken. Just because I'm making this biryani for myself and I'm very good at eating, I'm just gonna add 1 extra piece to it. These are red fried onions, some chopped fresh cilantro, mint, green chilies as per your taste, and some slit ginger over here. So this is done. And then we have this dough, which is basically flour mixed with some milk, yogurt, salt. We're just gonna cover it up. We actually try to cook our biryani in clay pots because we think that gives the best flavor, and that's how I've grown up eating. If you don't have clay pot at home, you can also use a Dutch oven. So this is what you're looking for, the steam coming out. It's beautiful. So as you can see over here, you have your rice and you have your chicken piece. A little bit of sweetness to the fried onions. Got some ginger chili, which gives a little kick to it. And the saffron actually imparts a phenomenal creaminess to it. Overall, it's amazing.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, even eating with your fingers, it looked good.
Even the drinks look good. I don't know, that's tougher making it at home. I think I might just go to Sema.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that
With
idea.
meal.
How
Yes.
about I go with you?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Take me too.
Sounds
I
good.
would love to go.
All right, let's add a new recipe to your weeknight meal rotation as part of our series, The Dish Recipe. It's a spinoff, of course, of our James Beard Award-winning series, The Dish. We focus on one easy-to-follow recipe, and today our friends at New York Times Cooking share, I'm excited about this one, a popular Thai street food dish. It's salty, it's sweet, it's spicy. It's basil chicken, a stir-fry. You can put it together in under 15 minutes.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Vaughn Breland. I am a supervising producer here at New York Times Cooking, and today I'm going to make my absolute ultimate comfort food, pad krapao khai, which translates roughly to Thai basil chicken. The ingredients you need to make the dish are ground chicken, garlic, granulated sugar, bird's eye chili, green beans, oyster sauce, fish sauce, Thai seasoning sauce, basil, white pepper, and eggs. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mince the garlic. So I'm just mincing 2 cloves here. I lived in Thailand in my early 20s, and this was something that I actually eat just about every single day from the market stalls, and it is so flavorful and yet comes together so quickly. Now I'm going to take a bird's eye chili and just slice it. I've got the wok here. I'm gonna heat it over high heat. I'm going to add a good amount of oil to cook everything. So this is a mixture of both dark and white meat. So I just kind of break it up a little bit and let it sit undisturbed to help with that crust development. Now I'm going to add my garlic, my chili, and then I've got a tablespoon of granulated sugar here. Sugar is an ingredient that's actually pretty common in a lot of Thai cuisine. It's there to really balance out a lot of those strong flavors. Now I'm gonna add some fresh green beans here. And then I'm gonna go in with some fish sauce. And then I've got some oyster sauce here, which will also add a little bit of sweetness. And then this is Thai seasoning. This is a brand called Golden Mountain, and it's made from fermented soybeans. It's got this really interesting flavor that you can't mimic completely. If you can't find the Thai seasoning sauce, I would just probably omit it. So I'm going to turn the heat off, and I'm gonna add some basil. This is your normal garden variety basil. You could also use Thai basil or holy basil. This is just a handful. And then I've got a pinch of white pepper here. Okay, that looks and smells delicious. I am gonna fry up an egg though to serve with it. I'm going to crack this egg into a separate bowl. It's nice and hot. Lower it in there, away from me. I'm looking for the edges to be nice and frizzled and crispy. So one thing that I'm gonna do to kind of help that along is I'm going to baste the egg with some of this oil. I'm ready to serve it up. Just a nice bed of jasmine rice there. Super glossy. You gotta start with the yolk. That's glorious. It's just brimming with so much flavor and umami. This is kind of the perfect weeknight meal too because it comes together really quickly, uses a lot of like pantry staple ingredients. It's a really delicious stir fry that kind of transports you a little bit.
Yum.
Yeah, that works.
I mean,
That was the quietest the studio has been
Yeah,
all day.
we've been
'cause
like,
all of us,
all
even
our
the
mouths
crew, we
were
were all
watering.
like, oh.
Yeah, we're like, white pepper, huh? Well, could I substitute?
Yeah, I need fish sauce. Maybe I'll borrow some from you.
I have plenty of fish sauce. Yeah, I'm a big fan. And I made the beef stew that was last week's the dish recipe.
Did you
and
make
it worked
any
fantastically.
adjustments?
I have it for lunch again today. Well, so I had to.
You bring your lunch?
I bring my lunch as many days as I can.
love
yeah.
that.
If I have something
Very
good,
cute.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I'm a big
that,
fan of
Tony.
You know, in a little Tupperware container.
Aww.
Katie went out with her friend this weekend, and she didn't have her ID, but she did have 2 Tupperware containers in her bag, and she was like, "This is clearly not a young person."
Now to our series, The Dish Recipe. It's a spin-off of our James Beard Award-winning series, The Dish, where we focus on just one easy-to-follow recipe. Today, we are sharing a dish from the new cookbook, Backroads Italy, co-authored by Milk Street's editorial director, J.M. Hirsch. This recipe for zucchini and chicken salad comes from Milan, and it uses simple ingredients to create a dish with contrasting textures and flavors.
Good morning, I'm J.M. Hirsch, editorial director at Milk Street and co-author of our new book, Backroads Italy. We're going to make a shaved zucchini and chicken salad with almonds and lemon. The ingredients you need for the dish are allspice, lemon, zucchini, Marcona almonds, celery, rotisserie chicken, and parsley. We're going to start out by making our very simple but really wonderfully seasoned dressing. So we're going to take a little bit of olive oil, always extra virgin, please. For some spicy warmth, we've got some allspice. We're going to put in about a 1/4 teaspoon. We're going to throw in a generous pinch of kosher salt, an equally generous pinch of ground black pepper, and a very important ingredient, some lemon zest. Now we're going to juice it. We're going to give it a quick whisk. Perfect. Now we're going to set that aside, just a moment, while we prep the first of our 2 star ingredients, in this case, zucchini. We're going to start by trimming off the ends. what we're going to do is use a vegetable peeler, and we're going to turn these zucchinis into zucchini ribbons by doing it like this. It creates a tremendous amount of surface area, and we really want that because it's an opportunity for the dressing to adhere to a ton of surface area on the zucchini. Now, you're gonna do this until you get down to the seedy core. You don't want the seedy core. Now I'm gonna add my zucchini ribbons to the bowl with my dressing. The next ingredient is a couple stalks of celery. What we're doing is cutting our celery what's called on the bias, which means we're cutting it at an angle. This creates more surface area for, once again, all that dressing to cling to. Now, what I consider a magic ingredient, Marcona almonds. They're a higher fat almond than the more common California almonds. And as such, they add a ton of richness as well as crunch to this dish. All you're looking to do is break them up a little bit so that they're not monster almonds in your salad. Now we can go to the second star ingredient, the chicken. This is just a rotisserie chicken. What we want is about 3 cups of cooked and shredded chicken meat. We're gonna toss all of this with our dressing in the bottom. We want to make sure everything soaks up that dressing. Now, I'm going to season it just a little bit with some kosher salt and a little bit more black pepper. And then we're going to resist eating it right away. We're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes. All right, after about 15 minutes, we're going to grab some fresh parsley and we're going to give it a few rough chops. I'm going to sprinkle that, maybe toss it a little bit, and we're ready to serve it. Oh my God. This is perfect. It is robust. It's bright. It's got so much going on texturally. You've got the crunch of the almonds, you've got the tender zucchini, you've got the crunchy celery. It's just so much going on, and that bright, bright lemon flavor. Again, 15, 20 minutes, this is on the table. It is so, so good.
This looks absolutely delicious. It's a fresh take on chicken salad. But I was asking Vlad during that, are you a raisins in your chicken salad guy? What was your response?
Raisins? Who puts raisins in chicken salad?
I would put raisin in a chicken
People
salad.
do.
People put raisins in their chicken salad?
Yep. I mean, they don't look like me, but you know, hey, that'll do it for us. Stick around for CBS Mornings Plus. We will see you tomorrow on CBS Mornings.
Now to our series, The Dish Recipe, a spin-off of our James Beard Award-winning series, The Dish, where we focus on just one easy-to-follow recipe. And this morning, our friends at New York Times Cooking share a dish that is perfect for these winter months, a family favorite recipe for white chicken chili. It comes together in under 40 minutes.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Vaughn Vreeland. I'm a supervising producer at New York Times Cooking, and today I'm going to show you how to make white chicken chili. The ingredients you need to make the dish are onion, jalapeno, garlic, dried oregano, cumin, paprika, cayenne, chicken broth, cannellini beans, diced green chilies, cooked shredded chicken, corn, and lime. So I'm going to start by chopping up an onion. Using a sharp knife is actually really important in chopping an onion. I think that would help you to avoid as many tears as possible. So the next step is dicing the jalapeno. If you like it spicy, I'm sure you could leave the seeds in, you know, not judging you. And then the last step before we get cooking is gonna mince some garlic. So we've got 5 cloves of garlic here. Perfect. So I've got the heavy bottom Dutch oven here, and then just a few glugs of olive oil down at the bottom there. I'm going to add my onion, jalapeno. Okay, so I'm just gonna let the onion and the jalapeno kind of get to know each other a little bit, sweat it out in there for about 6 minutes, start to soften and turn translucent. So I'm gonna add the garlic now, and then I'm also gonna add my spices. So I've got ground cumin, paprika, I've got some dried oregano, and a little pinch of cayenne. I'm gonna add some salt now too. And I'm also gonna add some freshly ground black pepper. All right, so everything looks really nice and fragrant. And now I'm going to add the main liquid component in this, which is chicken broth. I'm gonna continue with cannellini beans here. And then I've got 2 cans of diced green chilies in their liquid as well. I'm gonna bring it up to a boil, and then I'm going to reduce it down to a simmer and let it go for about 18 to 20 minutes until the liquid is reduced by half. What I'm gonna do now, I'm going to smash some of the beans against the side of the pot. Now, sometimes when people make chicken chili, they like to thicken it with sour cream or actually heavy cream. The cannellini beans in this application add that creamy texture without having to add the dairy in there. So I'm going to add the chicken. And then you can use fresh or frozen corn. I've got frozen corn here. And I'm gonna add a little bit of lime juice. So I'm just gonna heat that corn through, heat that chicken through, and then it's done. All right, I think I'm ready to serve it up. Now this would be delicious, just like this, but you know, I like to dress it up a little bit, make it a little fancy, you know? So I am going to add some avocado, a little dollop of sour cream, crushed tortilla chips, add a little bit of texture. Lastly, I'm gonna garnish it with some cilantro. That is so lovely. Wow, it's very hearty without being super, super heavy. Make it for your loved ones, get a little salad bar going on and, you know, have a party.
Yep, I'm having white chicken chili tonight. I'm making that.
Are you gonna make it?
Oh yeah.
I wish you would have sent some over to us today.
Yeah, I can go for it right now.
Yeah, I love a good chili.
Yeah.
This morning, our series, The Dish recipe, has a savory and tangy chicken meal that you can make in a matter of minutes. We teamed up with New York Times Cooking to bring you a mustard, breadcrumb, and chicken dish using many common ingredients found right in your kitchen.
Hi, I'm Melissa Clark. I'm a food reporter at NYT Cooking, and today I'm making crispy mustard chicken with breadcrumbs. The inspiration is a really retro breadcrumb chicken dish, the kind that everybody's mom or grandma used to make. The ingredients that you need for the dish are unsalted butter, panko breadcrumbs, Dijon mustard, garlic, thyme, Worcestershire, lemon, red pepper flakes, and bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. So this is just the panko breadcrumbs into a bowl. And all I'm gonna do is toss them with melted butter and a little bit of salt. That's all you need. And all you're doing is you wanna just make sure that the breadcrumbs are evenly coated with the butter. So just give it a stir for a few seconds. Now I'm gonna make the mustard mixture. Dijon mustard is basically like the glue that's gonna keep these breadcrumbs on the chicken. I'm gonna put it in a bowl, and I am going to add garlic, because you have to have garlic with chicken, I think. Also lemon zest. Of course, I like it spicy. All of it into our mustard. And then, so I've got my herbs, my thyme. You want it to be evenly distributed without being clumpy, because we're gonna paint it on this chicken and we want it to be nice and smooth. The Worcestershire is just that little umami burst. And then my little bit of spice. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. I'm also gonna season the chicken with salt and pepper. You can do the same recipe with boneless, skinless chicken thighs if that's your thing. All right, so we are seasoned. We have our mustard mix, and now I'm gonna paint this all over my chicken with this little brush. It's not a thick coating, it's pretty thin. If you put a lot of it on, it would keep it moister, but it would also keep it from getting crunchy. Kids love this recipe. Grown-ups love this recipe. I love this recipe. So I'm just gonna cover it with the breadcrumbs. So you notice breadcrumbs are getting all over my tray. This parchment paper is gonna keep it from making a mess. Those little breadcrumbs, the ones that fall off your chicken, full of butter and salt, are so good. And then I'm gonna drizzle with just a little olive oil over the top. This is gonna enhance the crunch even more. So I'm gonna put this into a 400-degree oven for 35 to 45 minutes. Oh my God, it smells so good. This is exactly what you're looking for. It should be golden brown. Look at all those crumbs. And you see some of them are really dark and crunchy looking. Those are the ones I'm going for first. I'm gonna hit it with just a little lemon juice. This is so classic. It's so good, so simple. It has a kind of like yum, I can't stop eating it energy. I love it. Make it, serve it to everyone you love, and they will be so happy.
This week, we've teamed up with New York Times Cooking to feature a quick and easy one-pot chicken dish. Here's a look.
Good morning, I am Yewande Komalafe. I'm here at NYT Cooking, and today I'm making honey glazed chicken and shallots. This is a one-pan dish. The ingredients you'll need to make the dish are garlic, shallots, lime, parsley, a hot chili like a Thai chili or a Scotch bonnet, honey, sherry vinegar, and skin-on chicken thighs. My first step is to quarter or halve my shallots. I'm going based on how big they are. If they're quite large, I'm gonna quarter them. If they're on the smaller side, I'm just gonna cut them in half. I'm just gonna move my shallots to the pan. Salt on my chicken. When I cook, I'm always looking for that balance in flavor. So I want a little sweet, a little savory, a little acidic. I feel like that's the great way to eat. I want a little heat. It reminds me of the dishes I grew up eating in Nigeria. Okay, so my shallots are nice and brown. I'm gonna move them to the bowl and start to cook the chicken. This is a family favorite. We really enjoy meals that don't take too long to make. So while my chicken is cooking, I'm gonna do a Scotch bonnet, but because this is something that I'm making for my kids, I don't want it to be too hot. One way that I use the flavor of Scotch bonnet without the heat is I just take it and poke holes in it. And that way, I'm getting all the delicious oils of the chili without the heat of the chili. We need some garlic, which I'm gonna chop finely. So my chicken is nice and brown. It's been on the stovetop for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna flip it to cook the other side and then add in some water. It's a 1/4 cup of water. This is also gonna help loosen any stuck bits to the pan. So my vinegar goes in. And you wanna pour the vinegar and all the other ingredients into the sauce and not directly on the chicken. My lime juice, honey. This is gonna make a very delicious sauce. And the last thing to go in is my garlic. And my whole chili. I'm gonna return the heat to medium and cover it. So this is also a good time to dress my shallots. I'm using the parsley leaves just to garnish. My vinegar is really gonna cook the shallots all the way. And I'm just gonna sprinkle with the parsley. That almost looks like a salad on its own. So my chicken's been simmering. I'm gonna coat the chicken with the pan sauce while it's cooking. My daughter calls this sweet chicken because of the honey in it. So it's great for kids also. This smells amazing. I can smell the garlic, the honey. This is gonna be a great meal. There's something about the flavor of a Scotch bonnet that reminds me of home. So this feels like a dish from my childhood. It's definitely a crowd pleaser.
Love that move with the chili. Next Thursday, we'll have another recipe that's perfect for Labor Day weekend, a refreshing summer drink that can either be a mocktail or a cocktail.
Good morning. My name's Priya Krishna, and I'm a food reporter at the New York Times, and today we are making my garlic ginger chicken breasts with cilantro and mint. The ingredients you need to make the dish are garlic, ginger, mint, cilantro, lemon, ground coriander, turmeric, red chili powder, and skinless chicken breasts. So the first thing we're gonna do is make our marinade. You can do everything on a chopping board, but I find it's easy to just chuck all of it into a mini food processor. So I'm gonna pop my garlic cloves in here. We've got 8 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of ginger, a handful of mint, a handful of cilantro, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just throw my oil and lemon juice in here. All right, so you're just gonna chop that. Perfect. So now, got a resealable plastic bag. I'm gonna just dump this mixture in here. Now we're gonna add our spices, turmeric, red chili powder, salt. I'm sure this is optional. It's dry mango powder. It's so tart and delicious, and if you can find it, it's totally worth adding. And our coriander powder. And I'm just gonna kind of seal this and just sort of mix it all together. You can also do this in a bowl, but I wrote this recipe such that I wanted you to have as little dishes to do as possible. So you're welcome. All right, we've got our marinade. We're gonna stick our chicken breasts in there and we're gonna just massage them. Don't overwork them, but you want just enough of a massage so that the breasts each get coated. So now we're gonna marinate this for at least 4 hours and up to overnight. If you're short on time, probably marinate this for as little as an hour, but 4 hours is gonna get you that nice deep flavor. Now we're gonna cook it. So you're gonna heat up some oil on medium-high heat, and I'm gonna lay my chicken breasts out. So when you do this, just make sure that you kind of just shake them to get off the excess. And so you can kind of see around the edges when it starts to get golden. Usually it's about 1 to 2 minutes. Just give it some time. So I've got a nice golden color, so I've flipped my chicken breast. I'm gonna get a golden color on the other side. So I'm gonna cover it and let it cook on low heat for 10 minutes. And after that 10 minutes is up, I will turn the heat off and then let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes, just with the heat off in that residual heat. Let's eat. Honestly, perfect. You've got the pockets of ginger and garlic, the herbs make it bright, and the chicken is juicy. You can put it on top of a salad. You could serve it with rice and beans. You can wrap it up in a tortilla. It's everything I want in chicken breast that chicken breast often never is, but it is with this recipe. This method will not let you down, I promise.
Who's hungry?
Well, between the barbecue we had in the first hour and the ginger chicken now, I'm starving.
I wore this lemon tie for this segment of the show, The Dish Recipe, where we focus on just one quick and easy-to-follow recipe. It's a spinoff of our James Beard award-winning series, The Dish. This morning, we are showing you how to make a 30-minute unique chicken dish that kids will love. Our friends over at New York Times Cooking brought us their recipe for pineapple marinated chicken breasts. Ooh, sounds good. It's hard to resist.
Good morning. My name is Eric Kim. I'm a cooking columnist for the New York Times. And the dish I'm going to show you today is a wonderful weeknight option called pineapple marinated chicken breasts. It truly will take 30 minutes from start to finish, which is why this is a great thing to make right when you come home from work. The ingredients you'll need to make the dish are garlic powder, cayenne, dark brown sugar, rice vinegar, soy sauce, fish sauce, red onion, pineapple, cilantro, chicken breasts, and white rice. I'm gonna make the marinade right now. So in this bowl, I'm just gonna add the dark brown sugar. This will also help to sort of like really latch on to the chicken and glaze it. I have some rice vinegar here. Soy sauce is a given, just a teeny bit. I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil to this. Fish sauce is my little secret ingredient here. Garlic powder, and adding a little salt. And this marinade didn't really come together or work for me until I added some cayenne. I'm saving 1 tablespoon of it to use as a dressing for my salsa. And the rest of it, I'm just gonna pour into the chicken. I'm gonna cut up this pineapple. I think people are worried about how to pick a good pineapple. I would try to find one that has some nice yellow at the bottom. This shows that it's ripening. You also wanna smell the bottom. It smells like pineapple, it smells so good. It smells like a pina colada. What time is it? We need some alcohol. Use like a sharp knife, and we're gonna cut around it. And now I'm just gonna cut it into cubes. And using the natural enzymes of a fruit like this, it's a great way to get really wonderful succulent meat. Now what I'm gonna use is a little red onion. You just want maybe a 1/4 cup of red onion. I feel like that is good. In order to finish the salsa, I'm just gonna chop up some cilantro. I'm gonna give it a little toss. Look at that, gorgeous. I'm gonna give it a little taste. Chicken's been marinating in the base mixture, but I'm gonna finish it now with 2 tablespoons of grated pineapple. It's like a party in a bowl, but on like a Tuesday or Wednesday night. I'm gonna let this sit just for like 10 to 15 minutes. This is really just a simple stir fry. And this is a trick that no one really talks about, but you need to let the pan heat up before you add the cooking fat. Ooh, good sound. Exactly what you want. One little trick about this recipe is you do want to leave behind the marinade. There's a lot of liquid. This feeds about 4 people. Oh yeah, that looks good. Some of them have a little more color on them. Ooh, like that's gonna be delicious. The caramelization is what you want. That's good browning. I'm happy with that. Got some rice here. Gonna make myself a little serving. And this is gonna be just a wonderful accent of pineapple flavor. It really is surprising. That texture is less like white meat chicken and it's more like dark meat chicken. And the pops of fruity, acidic pineapple. It's really fun. It's fun to make, it's fun to eat. It's fun to serve. I think kids would love this. Yum.
Now to our series, The Dish Recipe. It's a spinoff of our James Beard Award-winning series, The Dish. Today, we are sharing a recipe from New York Times Cooking's Easy Weeknight Dinners. And our friend and CBS Evening News anchor, Tony Dokoupil, met up with cooking and food editor-in-chief, Emily Weinstein, before he left CBS Mornings. He learned how to make a chicken dish that's one of their all-time favorites. Check it out.
What are we cooking today?
We are cooking sheet pan chicken thighs with spicy corn. It's a recipe by the amazing Melissa Clark.
Let's do it.
The ingredients you need for the dish are boneless, skinless chicken thighs, mayonnaise, basil, garlic, pickled jalapenos, regular jalapeno, corn, and scallions. So the first step, we're gonna make a marinade for the chicken. So we're gonna chop the basil. We only need about a 1/4 cup.
How fine do you want to chop it?
That's good enough.
Good enough? Okay.
Yep, put it all in the bowl.
Beautiful.
So then you're gonna add the mayo. I know, we need a spatula. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
it's for
there
home.
we
It's
go.
for home cooking.
Oh yeah, it's home cooking.
No health department in any state or county will allow this, but I will do it at your do it in your house, and it's fine.
So we're gonna add 2 grated cloves of garlic. Let's add the jalapeno brine. We are gonna let this sit in the fridge for at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
It can go up to about 6 hours in the fridge.
Cool.
While that is marinating, we are going to cut the kernels off those 4 ears of corn. the corn down on its side, and then I just go like that, and it falls right on your cutting board,
That is
right?
a good technique.
Oh my God, you're on the third cob.
I'm making my way.
I know, you're picking up the slack. Thank you. And then I think we're just slicing a few scallions. We're taking half of these chopped scallions, we're tossing them in here with the chopped up, yes, all of that goes in, the chopped up pickled jalapeno. Let's add some salt and some olive oil.
It's great. Love it.
All right.
Beautiful.
I think we're ready to get our chicken out of the fridge. And you're just gonna put it on the sheet pan.
Cool. Sheet pans are taking over America.
Yes.
This is like the thing everyone does now. I do it all the time.
I know, we are doing our part at New York Times Cooking to
making
promote the sheet pan invasion.
There's some sheet pan maker where business has been lagging for 3 decades, and the guy came in and he was like to his pop, "You're never gonna believe this, Dad, but sheet pan sales are through the roof."
Great, so we're gonna start the chicken in an oven heated to about 425 degrees for 12 minutes.
Okay.
Now, our corn is gonna go in. You just wanna spoon it into these empty spaces around the chicken.
Okay, this is great.
So that is gonna go right back into the oven for 12 more minutes. We're in the home stretch. We are going to slice the fresh jalapeno.
All right, just rings off the front.
Yeah, it just rings off the front.
There you go.
All right, so our chicken has roasted along with the corn, and the last step is to run it under the broiler.
About 6 inches from the broiler?
Yeah, about.
Okay.
That looks good to me. That is gorgeous.
Love it.
So to
Love
finish
it.
this off, add some fresh jalapeno, a little bit of color, and then some scallions too.
Is that it? Are we done?
This is it. We're
Beautiful.
done. You've
All
done
right,
it.
Let's plate it.
Really good. It's salty, it's spicy, it's just really working together.
On the corn, you've got the softness of a slow roast and then the crunchiness from certain charred bits. And those play off each other really nice. For something you threw together with just things you probably already had in your fridge, awesome. Really good.
We have a special holiday edition of The Dish Recipe, a spin-off from our James Beard Award-winning series, The Dish, focusing on one easy-to-follow recipe. This morning, New York Times Cooking has a hands-off chicken feast that's perfect for this busy time. Honey-baked chicken drumsticks uses a handful of pantry ingredients to bring a lot of savory, sweet flavor. The best part? There is only 10 minutes of prep work.
Good morning, my name is Eric Kim. I'm a food columnist for the New York Times, and today we're gonna make my honey-baked chicken drumsticks. The ingredients you need for the dish are apple cider vinegar, soy sauce, ground ginger, onion powder, honey, a mix of carrots, parsnips, and potatoes, unsalted butter, scallions, and skin-on chicken drumsticks. So we're gonna build the marinade in this big bowl. I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil here. We're gonna add some acid in the form of apple cider vinegar. I've got 2 tablespoons here. Soy sauce. A tablespoon of soy sauce gives you that depth, that savoriness. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. I really love using ground ginger in this. There's a mellowness, a muskiness that it provides that fresh ginger just doesn't. And then a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm gonna do about like 4 tablespoons of honey here. 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. I love the kind of musky heat that pepper brings. That's amazing. So you just need 8 chicken drumsticks. I'm just gonna add this to the bowl and toss them. You want the chicken to marinate for at least 10 minutes. So now I'm just gonna cover this with plastic and refrigerate it for about an hour. 24 hours will be even more delicious. So it's just really up to how much time you have. Gorgeous. It's been marinating in the fridge for about an hour now. And so what I'm gonna do is just dump all of this, liquid and all, into here. Now, we're gonna do the vegetables. You can use whatever vegetables you like. Carrots and parsnips are my go-tos, but if you wanted to do potato, that's nice as well. You don't have to peel the vegetables, but I do think it gives it a little finesse, you know? And it is the holidays after all, and you kinda wanna show off a little bit. You really just wanna chop them in a way that they'll all cook evenly. So actually, I just add this straight to the pan now. I'm gonna toss it all together. So now we're just gonna pop this into a 425-degree oven for about 30 minutes. So the chicken's been baking for 30 minutes now. See all those juices? And I'm using a spoon just to sort of really coat everything. The remaining honey that we have, the last 2 tablespoons, we're just gonna drizzle it all over the chicken and butter. So 4 tablespoons of butter. We're just gonna pop this back in the oven for another 10, 15 minutes. But the oven's been cranked up to 450 now. That's gonna finish browning and getting all burnished and perfect. While that's happening, I'm going to slice up my scallions, which is the garnish on top. As soon as these hit that hot chicken, you're gonna smell them, and the true force of the scallion comes out. Mmm, so tender. At the top where the skin has burnished a little bit with the honey and the butter, you have kind of that almost like fried taste. During the holidays, it really helps to have a back pocket recipe like this, you know? And everyone loves chicken and vegetables, right? Hope you enjoy this, I hope you make it, and happy holidays.
Yum.
That looks
I'm gonna
so
try
good.
this.
I think I'm gonna make
Yeah, I
it.
think you can do this. I can do
Yeah.
My husband is the cook, so I hope you were watching. That's what I want for dinner tonight, babe.
That's on the Christmas wish list.